let's start off with the menu option that I personally enjoyed the most out of all of the desserts from Sugardiaries that I've tasted today. The macarons! So these macarons are actually Sugardiaries' newest menu option, but wow! Their recipe is top notch. What I really adore about these macarons is the fact that it looks so visually appealing, so cute, so adorable with its pastel colors. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. But at the same time, it tastes chef's kiss. I tell you, it's amazing. So what I really adore about their macarons is the fact that they have this crunchy upper and bottom layer, but in the middle they have this really tasty filling with this smooth and soft texture that when you bite into it and the crunchiness and the softness just intertwines in your mouth, it's amazing, it's insane. It literally tastes how it looks like, and thumbs up to Sugardiaries for this amazing dessert. Wow. Moving on to a combo box that I really feel an entire family could be satisfied with because of the different array of desserts. In this combo box, we have the Tiga Beradik combo box. And in this combo box, we have 3 desserts. And I'll start with my personal favorite, the Japanese cream puff. And what I love most about the Japanese cream puff is the way that when you take a bite into it, a pool of cream will steadily seep out and melt into a blooming sort of creamy texture into your mouth. And really, I find it super magical how it does that. Secondly, we have the eclair. And although I wouldn't call myself a chocolate person, oh my gosh, you chocolate fanatics out there will definitely love the dessert. Why? Because I myself really enjoyed it. Because of the way how the multiple layers of chocolate really enwrapped into each other to create a perfect flavorful dessert. Especially the chocolate pearls on top really add to the flavor. It's amazing, guys. And last but not least, we have the last dessert here, which is the fruit puff. And I definitely feel like the fruit puff would really suit kids because of how colorful it is, but mostly also because how it has different fruits on top, and it's overall a very sweet flavor that I am sure the kids of your family will really adore. Jumping into one of their more savory type menu options is their ever famous risole. So if you aren't really familiar with what a risole is essentially something like a croquette, but instead of being wrapped by mashed potato, this dish is essentially wrapped with a crepe-like wrapper sort of pastry. And inside, what makes this risole so amazing is that what Sugardiaries did with their recipe is that they included an array of delicious filling inside. And it includes carrots, onions, potato, and most importantly, at the heart of this dish, they included tender chicken, which really adds an extra oomph to the dish. And really, truly, I really enjoyed this dish because of the fact that, the entire filling and the pastry itself, all of it enwrapped together really adds on to the flavor and brings this dish onto a different level of heavenly. You should really try it, by the way. The last dessert that I will be reviewing from Sugardiaries is their special Biscoff cheesecake. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Biscoff cheesecake, that's not really something new, is it? And I get it. Because of the overwhelming popularity of Biscoff nowadays, it's really not that hard to find shops that sell Biscoff cheesecake. But hear me out. Sugardiary really masters their cheesecake recipe with how they balance the sweet, soft texture of their cheesecake and the crispiness of their biscuit. And I have no idea how they do that, because whenever I personally order cheesecake, Biscoff cheesecake from another shop, usually the Biscoff biscuit would have already become like really soft and floppy. But when I received Sugardiaries cheesecake, it just, wow, it actually still felt crispy. And the cheesecake itself, it didn't melt, it just, oh my gosh, it's really soft, it's really fluffy, and I really adore it. Seriously, you will never be able to taste a Biscoff cheesecake as amazing as Sugardiaries. So really, you should order right now. I'm not kidding, you should order right now. Any one of the desserts, fantastic, but their cheesecake, oh, it's a must-have.